Okay, so I have my associate, my right-hand man, Jose, currently putting leashes on Rex, who is just an adolescent French bulldog, and also a little black and white pit bulldog called Bonsai. And some of the feedback that we got from their owners before they dropped these two dogs off here at Team Floppy Ears headquarters was that she was a bit embarrassed to try to walk them both at the same time. And there was even a situation where she really needed to walk them both at the same time, but she couldn't. It was out of control. It was a very difficult thing to do. And yeah, that's something that I told them that we would work on while they were here. So without further ado, Rex and Bonsai. We're gonna go through a play-by-play of exactly how to manage this sort of thing from start to finish. Have 2, 3, 4, 5 dogs and you haven't walked them all together, you can't expect to just do it all at the same time. I highly suggest teaching the first dog how to walk like a gentleman, the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth. Then they all have some sort of foundation with you and have a little bit more of an expectation of what you actually require on a structured walk. Okay? You can't just expect to get them all out there at the same time and for it to be some sort of smooth operation. One at a time, add another dog in, add another dog in. But I think the important thing is understanding how to get the dog in a follower state of mind first. And I think you'll probably see that in this up and coming content. Jax, fuck off.
Spartan, no.
Good. Spartan, go! Fuck. Good girl. Stood it. Yep. Steady. Heel. How long have we been shooting?
2 minutes and 40 seconds.
3 minutes it took. One hand. Come on. Let's go. Good. Got a little sloppy back there, so I wanted to regroup and do it one more time. Steady, heel. Steady, heel. when I watch that content back, there's just a series of things happening, okay? The first thing is fresh out the gate, first time into the world of the day, fresh out of the crate, dogs always exhibit a high level of excitement. They're stoked. So I don't always necessarily expect them to fall in line straight away, even if I've already taught them what I expect from them on a nice structured walk. I like to advocate for the dogs. So in this particular instance, these people are like fixing their their transit van up into like a traveler. And so let's just say, for example, they show up to a new place, they're in their van, they hop out. The dogs are going to be stoked, right? So I kind of let the dogs get their jitters out, go pee, sniff, do their thing, right? I'll allow that, and then all of a sudden I'll start getting the dog back, back in line. So I'll start doing those directional changes that you saw me do. They become excited and disconnected. I just go the opposite way, and I keep walking and I relax. It happens again. I'll do that again, a couple of times. And then as I've already started to show the dog what we expect from them or what we want from them now, I've already given them the chance to fucking get that out. I started getting them into the follower state of mind. This doesn't involve a whole lot of like physical corrections or even words. I don't know if you saw how many words. I didn't really say a whole lot during that whole entire 3 minutes, of getting these dogs to fall in right there. It was perfect. And I don't really know exactly why Bonsai was so ASPCA-ish. She was very skittish a couple of moments there. I don't really know exactly what caused that because I never even physically corrected her, but maybe a tiny leash correction, which I also want to talk about. Being really inconsistent with your speeds, speeding up, slowing down, changing directions. This forces engagement, all right? Because if you slow down and the dog speeds up and they don't slow down with you, well, then you have an answer for that. If they don't slow down with you, then you turn and go the opposite way. Because the whole idea is you're walking with me. All right, this is me and you. We're on the same page here. So if you become disconnected, you have to have an answer for that. So that's whether a directional change or that's going to be with a leash correction. I was also holding the leashes very strategically. If you go back and watch the content, I'll have the other two pieces. I got two pieces in my right hand. I like to walk my dogs on the left. Okay, even two dogs at the same time. I'll have one leash here, one leash here. And then you could just switch it up. If you need to correct one dog, make sure you just have the leashes properly placed in your hands to where you can, boop, little leash correction, one or the other, to slow them back down and to get and to notify them without a direction change that, hey man, you're speeding up and you're becoming disconnected. Like right now is a structured walk. Like it's us. And so that's how you basically teach them the language. It's a language of the leash, like leash work. There's so much that can be done with just this strategy. Like, it's insane to me. Like, you could train a dog with a structured walk, and if that's all you had, it's going to carry over to the rest of your communication system together and the rest of the, the way you live together. Because it's just about setting rules and boundaries on that specific thing. And it's like, I think you guys got it locked in now. It's going to be all good. You just watch this video. I'm going to put the leashes in your hands, and I'm going to watch you do it. But now we have this video here to refer back to in the event that you forget how to do this. Because I know one of your pain points was, I can't walk my dogs at the same time. It's embarrassing. Well, I just did it in 5 minutes. And so I fully believe you guys are going to be able to do that too. So thanks for checking in, Patreon, Captain Chad Gabbs. I hope you got some value out of this. I appreciate you guys not being cheap asses and paying for my content. All right, 5 years of knowledge and counting. Later.